Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LCP 2025 matchup.
And I think that is primarily the reason we've seen this Ashe Pyke head towards the mid lane, because they know they can threaten that a little bit more than a Varus Rel in the early stages of the game. And they can look to back up the brand in contesting these Void Grubs. And we've seen it in both teams, the way they've been approaching it. They're sort of trying to outmaneuver each other and looking for something in the mid lane.
Yeah, they certainly are. Flash away from Marble, but the cleanse comes out and it's not going to be enough. Sealong able to find the hook there onto that Varus. Flash not being respected, and we'll be able to find first blood.
The Pyke, I mean, look, realistically, how much trouble are you going to find yourself in as a Pyke? Does get the hook off onto Gang, but it's a Rel fairly beefy. A lot of just posturing around this dragon. Both teams know that it could definitely help, but we've seen so many times already. This weekend alone, just overstaying your welcome in a dragon fight can cost you so dearly.
Oh, hold up, Gang finds a way here, and you say, how could you be in too much trouble as the Pyke? I think I've just found out, and Marble's able to get it with the hail of arrows eventually. Courage even dodging out of the stun there. Flash forward looking for Shogun, will be able to land, and there it is. Going to be a double kill going over to Marble. Impale, fantastic out of Courage, knows that he's able to get in there, even looking for one more. Going to be dragging Guri back closer towards this Varus, not able to find too much damage yet, and in fact maybe going to go down, paying the price. The burn is there. Is the passive going to be enough? No, the level up comes through.
Yeah, unfortunate, but Kratos, again, a lot of eagerness to fight at the moment, but the Empress Divide will keep Kratos away, keeps the right now. Vikings are going to be looking to try and contest that, I think, whereas SHG want to steal that one away, and Guri's in a bit of trouble here.
Courage looking for Guri. The Impale's fantastic, suppressed, but it is going to be a lot of damage, and even a jump really coming out maybe too far, as Sealong will be able to pick up Marble eventually. No, he won't. Marble finds the execute, eventually does go down. It's going to be the burn that comes through from this Brandon Shogun trying to kill Courage. Will be able to do so, especially with the help that does come through from Kade off the back of that teleport. And all things said and done, it's a 2 for 2.
Jungler, I think that ultimately works out for Vikings. Caddy knows Courage is on it. I have to say, Caddy has been playing this very well, just continuously shoving in that top lane, putting pressure on the tower, coming down to assist when needed, start pumping out damage. Dragon just sold up by Guri as well down on the bot side. So MVKE playing the macro game very well at the moment.
Yeah, as we see Guri now, as you said, take himself there.
Yeah, nothing like a free haircut as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow cuts across the front of you. But yeah, it should open up this bottom tier 1 to be taken down. Shogun and Kratos there, just scaring Evie away. I think Evie playing smartly, not overcommitting and losing.
Landing another one of these bone skewers, but no real follow-up just yet, as the stun won't quite connect onto Gang.
I mean, great answer back from SHG. Caddy pulled out a lane. Isn't much longer for this. Oh, Evie is well overextended right now. Yeah,
let's see if he finds a way out. He will see now that the public execution can come through, but he's looking for the trade onto Cardi. That's almost a one-shot. He doesn't connect. That will be the Sambessa going down. Even flash for Cardi as he was getting a little bit too scared.
Yeah, I don't blame him in that situation. That was a very scary spot to be in.
And just feels a lot stronger than Courage unless he's able to find a magnificent impale.
There's a big problem that I'm seeing at the moment as well. Fate does not have teleport up and available, Caddy does, so that's not an Emperor's Divide, which is going to be able to help. So there's already an outnumber in favor of Vikings at the moment. You can see SHG want to force the issue here.
Yeah, do manage to land at least the Chain of Corruption there onto Shogun. Low health now on Kratos. He flashed away. The Impale will connect. It connects onto 2, and importantly, one of them is Guri. There comes the Magnet Storm. It is a 4v5, but somehow SoftBank are finding a lot of kills. Cardi flash again. Courage now left all alone. Fade trying to get there, but he's so damn far away. It's going to be all 4 members present in the team fight for the side of SoftBank. Going down. Triple kill to Sealong on the Pyke, and Vikings getting themselves a lot of gold and the rip.
And all Fate can do is sit there and watch.
Absolutely. Now, second item coming through for Marble. Not striking me as the greatest item, the Edge of the Night. Edge of Night. Yeah, it's going to block one Pyke Q, it'll block an Ashe ult, but in general, there are ways to get it right if Shogun finds himself a volley. Going to take that away immediately. Guri even with that expand. I don't know what the ability is called on the brand passive.
The spread.
Yeah, the spread, and there it goes. Just a volley lands, and Flash going to be forced out as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow was certain to connect as well. And Okay, Shogun perhaps learning from Mir that instead of going into their inner tower, you just...
So they're going to find the opening to go and take that Earth Drake, which is going to do so much for Kratos. He's going to be that much tougher to deal with, and Artican comes up voracious rather than ruinous, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you here, Blue Panda. I don't...
We're looking for the back from Marble, poorly, maybe not poorly timed, but obviously enough that it could spell a bit of disaster here. Courage, Evie, and Gang need to try and force something. Got Kratos, great teleport in from the back. Fate's there as well.
Yeah, public execution does come through, lands on the Sealong, but the Voracious does get picked up. That's one withdraw already coming through. Sealong, yeah, sure, you're going to withdraw him too. That's one kill, however, for Vikings. They're actually able to kill people. That's a second. Can I get a third? Yes, it's going to go to that top laner on the right as it's Kratos gets himself another, looking for the ace, and down go the entire squad of SoftBank as Vikings claim their bounty and look to march down top.
I mean, that is macro game at its finest. They manipulate Shogun, SHG into the position that they want to. Shogun in the back lines with the Runans, sitting there with the Kraken Slayer. He just danced around, pumping out damage, and Kratos just walks in, mops up the remainder. Shogun identifying full well.
Shogun, Kratos, and Guri, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Guri went down first.
Okay.
So Guri...
So maybe only two left then?
Yeah. No, so Katie has the last one.
Oh, did he just
so he got withdrawn, yeah. So never mind. So they've got two left. It must be...
public execution does come through, and they actually connected onto Guri. I want to see what's happening. The flash away from him, and he does get out as 2 kills found very promptly after. Shogun can keep going forward. He does still have to withdraw. He's 1 HP. Does get away from that Impale. However, on the other side, Sealong will be going down. There's at least another kill found for SoftBank. They are able to at least get that one for themselves, as Shogun still will have a withdrawal, and Kratos coming in, looking like the God of War, as no one built to deal with him at this given time.
CC is well away from being utilized to deal with this team fight, so it is just going to go free over to the Vikings. They're 9 kills up as well, 11k gold. Now, if it was a different matchup, there's a possibility where the comeback happens, but I think in the situation, Vikings just have this lockdown.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I think they have all the tools to just get this one over and done with very quick.
Shogun has the Mortal Reminder as well, so... yeah, wounds coming out. They're just well and truly controlling this mid lane. The best you're hoping for SHG is to try and lock someone down. Kratos hit with the chains. China Crystal goes wide, but they're still going to take the tower regardless.
Yeah, get the tower. Azir will put up a sandcastle and it'll assist with clearing out this wave. Still 1 minute left on the Baron, but I think for the side of Vikings, just cut your losses. You got a 3,000 gold swing off this, or you were ahead. Still are. You've got the Dragon coming up in 1 minute, 2 minutes even. Just don't die before that. Get the Ocean Soul and try and use that to get one more Baron. Job's done.
I mean, 2,500 power play there out of the Baron. They're just going to clear the jump.
Trying to help them deal with these crit 80 carries that are being shown on the side of Vikings, but it does feel to me as if it's a little bit too little too late. Sealong being looked at by Courage. Impale available for the Skarner, as Sealong feeling fairly unfazed by the Skarner, the Scorpion. He's going to get bone skewered and slowed up by Shogun. Still will be able to get through that wall very shortly, if not for any CC. Low still on the Skarner. Kratos not able to find anything of meaning with that Q3. All damage can come through to him. It will land, but teleport is going to be available.
It almost felt like it was death by 1,000 cuts there for SoftBank, but I mean, like, they hold out, they keep the majority of their HP, and they dish out some decent punish to Kratos, but Kratos has that teleport, can get back into the thick of things. Dragon's coming up, they're looking for it.
Yeah, talking about teleport, he's right in the thick of things there. Guru does go Golden Fate, 1 HP. How's he going to navigate this? He won't be able to do so. Execution does come through, but a double kill for Marble is found in the meantime. Still too little too late, as everyone is just going to be completely demolished in almost split seconds. And it's going to be, once again, Vikings who pick up the ace. Only 2 of them going down. Both AD carries still up, and the Kassan team means just maybe they get the claim for game number 1.
SoftBank exploded there. They were there 1 second and just gone the next, and yeah, they're just going to brute force down. Base is already cracked open. Inhib's going to be free, and Kratos should be able to tank up those Inhib towers, the Nexus towers, and they should just be able to end the game here. They've got the minion wave in a second anyway. Yeah, no one's going to be able to spawn up in time. It is just, this is how the game ends, not with a shout, not with a roar, but with a quiet closing, unfortunately, of the door for SoftBank. They just could not stand up in the face of this Vikings. Yeah, this, I I mean, synergistically, it doesn't scream to me this is sort of like a wombo combo team from Vikings, but they've got great setup for the bullet time and teleport back to lane, and he's only got the 14 minions so far, so he's not going to have great items to return to lane with.
Yeah, importantly, it's the mana on Cuddy that he is struggling with. So, Fate now popping his potion will pump up their health number just that little bit more, and it's going to be possibly Kratos, the first person to be truly targeted by any form of magnificent pressure, and you see the combo coming through. It's going to be the first blood, picked up unfortunately by Courage, but a very good pickup and one step towards those feet of strength now for SoftBank very early on.
I mean, goal difference minimal at best at the moment. In mid lane, things are going reasonably well. It's a huge lead, but I mean, now that Kratos has the 1v1, him and Evie going at it. Yeah,
Evie finding a really nice counter-strike there and a lot of damage. Flash forward from Gang. There's no answer yet for Shogun. He does have cleanse, he does have flash. He is going to be able to use those summoners if he chooses to do so. The flash will come out now as Guri does arrive in the fight. One more auto attack should do it. The Q needs to come through the Blade of the Ruined King, and he will get it. That's a reset. That's going to be Corky. Mobility available to him. If he's able to even get to the Spirit, he will eventually. The flash for Courage though, they're going to be able to find Sealong. The Guri's still going. He's going to get the reset. Will he be able to pick it up? Yes, he does. Now the combo can come through. There's no way for him to swap back into the Viego form, but pick up the Yone, he will, and the triple to boot, as it's going to be Guri coming out on top.
The build that I'm talking about is the one where you would just bleed to death because of the Tiger form, and it would take your entire HP bar. There was nothing you could do. Kratos is not in a great spot right now, trying to play his life.
Yeah, not able to find the sustain. Now he will. Gang going to be going down. That's one kill found. Can he find a second?
Oh,
he
no.
gets the stun. That's going to be a second. No, the tower doesn't connect, and Marble able to answer back, so it all ends up being an actually good trade for SoftBank. Certainly worse than it should have been, but eventually...
How's he going?
Yeah, pretty much. Guri, though, while that's all going on, just secure himself and his team. Those Void Grubs, now 3 apiece, as well as that's now a second step towards picking themselves up the feet. It is actually SoftBank that picked up the first blood this game, so they are ahead. But it goes Sealong as a nice double ultimate, and that is followed up by Shogun with the bullet time. Now Courage going to be able to get away.
Oh, no.
Nice timing. A really nice timing on the ultimate there does mean that he just gets bumped away, and Guri not going to be able to follow up with the headbutt pulverize combo.
Peak timing there. That's as a support man myself, there is
who gets the first tower, and I would imagine this top lane is what Vikings are looking towards. We see Evie taking a massive amount of damage. Sealong here, it's going to be the Grandmaster's Might coming out, the Between Worlds, and Evie will be able to get away for the time being. That Armor Magic is just helping out just so much. Fate Sealed now used on Katie, who does not have access to any mobility, trying to get that leap away, but it's going to be Gang cancelling it out. It's going to be Fate who does secure himself a shutdown. That's a lot of much needed gold here onto the Yone, and now SoftBank all of a sudden, they're the ones that are marching down top.
Yeah, and Courage up as well, playing in the front, trying to dissuade this defense, but Guri gonna get in there, clears out the minion wave pretty quickly, all said and done.
The easier it is for Evie to navigate that side lane up against the Udyr is, hold on, Fate being looked at. He doesn't have ultimate available to himself, but he does have the flash. He's going to be knowing where he's going with that soul, and Cuddy looking to get one back. Not happy with how things went. Q3 for Fate, trying to get himself out, but it should just be him going down. Guri's the one to claim it.
Yeah, look, again, across the board, gold lead for Vikings. The feats online, but it opens up the map as well.
Absolutely, talking about the feats, it is at the moment looking like Kratos is going to be securing himself and his team that boot upgrade, and with that, down goes the tower. Down goes any chance of SoftBank claiming that objective in itself. Now, oh my god, Sealong finds his way somehow. The charm from Marble, he's going to have to flash the Valkyrie out. A lot of damage still coming down onto him. It's going to be Courage trying to peel for his AD carry. And Marble, yes, he'll survive, but at what cost? It's going to be at least the Rift here, although teleport coming in. Evie trying to find his way in, but Courage stunned up. Guri, if he can get the reset, could be massive. Evie going to stop it for the time being, but there it is. No way to claim the soul, though, with no minions under the tower. It could just be Guri getting taken out near on immediately. Look, though, it is Kratos trying to find a way in. He gets headbutt, he gets pulverized, he gets taken very low here, but no one able to take him out for the time being. The flash, the counter-strike, he's out. No, he's not. The Fate Sealed, and his fate certainly is. But Katie trying to get on out of there. Evie's still on him. Can he get more movement speed, at least for the time? Shogun picks up a kill, he goes invisible. Evie's still not able to connect. So many kills going down, and we're watching Ring Around the Rosie, and it's going to be another one. And with that, he'll go straight back to the soul. Guri's gonna have the magic and armor. No, he won't. The kill is found on the back end there for the side of SoftBank, but Vikings putting on a clinic.
This top lane, and Caddy is just not falling for it. Xiulong's going to come in. Does he play his life here? Yeah, okay, so Xiulong's playing his life to get that information for Caddy. Grand entrance away.
Yeah,
The battle trance is almost there, but the CC stun, yeah, the stun layering means... I mean, look, that was a long commitment for just a support kill, and Vikings did read that. They knew full well that there was something going on. That's why Xiulong went in alone.
Yeah, and YKD honestly stayed very far away from it. Ultimately, yeah, okay, SoftBank, they pick up the Rakan kill. What was it worth? We'll have a look. A lot of damage coming back here onto Fade. A nice trade for both of the mid laners, but ultimately it is going to be Cuddy winning that one.
Rift Herald, obviously, around this top side, he can have great effect.
Yeah, he did just teleport up here, so should be okay to stay there. 4 people from both sides up in this top side. Keep an eye on Caddy. He can be the engage for the team with that between worlds, and not going to be gang finds his way in. A lot of damage coming in, but Xiulong with the peel.
Oh, wow.
Shogun gets his way out. Fantastic peel coming through from this Rakan. It's going to be Shogun who does manage to live, and here comes Caddy. The between worlds is good, but Marble's able to just get out of it. Gang will be going down. They're going to have to at least commit him, and Courage does get slowed up. Not going to be enough. Fate trying to find some way in, and it's not going to be enough for him. Artican going to be started up, but you know, meanwhile, if he is trying to march down this top wave, Ritual as well being used, but not close enough to the tower to find that charge. Eventually Xiulong gonna, so I'll get it done myself, goes on in. That's not a repeat of yesterday's game number 3 between the Chiefs and DFM, as he is able to get on out of there. Artican will be claimed. Believe it is the Voracious once again.
Yeah.
There it is.
Tier 2, well, I mean, that's a great read by Evie. Yeah, he sent over to that tier 1 mid lane, said, look, maybe, just maybe, they're going to be hanging around too long. I can get this tier 2, so he's going to do just that.
Out, and I believe, you know, Vikings realizing this are just going to full commit to the bot side, a bit of damage on the gang, but he should be completely fine to get out by himself. Vasco and helping just that little bit. Xena does go down the bottom.
Yeah, and this map is looking a lot darker than it did not that long ago for SHGs. They're looking for this fight in mid lane.
Yeah, have to look at how long is left on the Voracious. They're going to find their way in. It's at least gang that's going to be taken out completely through that ultimate that Alistair does provide. The reset is going to be there, so Guri will be able to get himself out, as I believe Voracious now will be timing out. 1 minute, however, on the Baron
Well,
buff.
I don't think there's really that much kill pressure onto Kratos right now, because it's, again, it's in Udyr.
Yeah.
They just, they are notoriously hard to kill, and he's going to provide an opening for that in its tower to go down, which should open the floodgates for Vikings to either set up a bait and, you know, collapse back onto SHG once the Baron started up, or just outright finish it.
Yep, starting it up now. Evie still making work in this bot lane. That's another objective bounty claim for him as he's continuing on forward. Teleport is available for him if he's able to find a good place to go in, but Xiulong has absolutely one-shot Courage. Next on the agenda should just be gang, but still Fate and Marvel, the rest of SoftBank trying to do something to Kratos, but nothing is being done. There's 3 still alive for the side of SoftBank, but 2 dead, means that Vikings should feel 100% confident to just take this objective.
Yeah. That tribe rush. Oh, Evie's going in.
Evie finds a nice counter strike with the flash away from Kenny. Does get him out of harm's way. Fate trying to find anything at all, but nothing to be. It's just going to be this Baron eventually. Evie and Fate trying to do what they can. These solo laners of SoftBank, yes, they do the damage, but Cardi is too quick on the trigger. Gets himself out, gets himself a Baron buff, and gets himself an almost certain game number 2 and series win.
I mean, no one checked the tribe rush.
Maintain this tower up and available for them, but Fate has to be careful. Kratos might just find the 1v1 kill. Doesn't look like it for now. In fact, knocked up and Fate sealed, and he's going to be going down. I think the shielding's there. Does survive. Other side of the map, the main screen. Between Worlds is committed. Still no one going down. SoftBank, they're doing a pretty good job at denying any true movement towards ending this game. A lot of key cooldowns down. Looking at the bot lane again, there's another fight, and somehow Kratos is living. Gang flashes in on the top side. Shogun able to flash on out of there. Very low is this Alistair, but no damage to follow through. They do eventually get one. It's a reset for Guri. He gets the Yona, he gets the double kill. He's going to get the transform, and there's another double kill. There's double kills all around the rift. Shogun is going to pick himself up one. Guri transforming into everyone. That should just spell the end of this game. Evie shouldn't have anything to say about it.
Yeah, you can't leave the doors open, otherwise Vikings are going to storm on in, start going through your pantry, start going through your fridge, and they're going to take everything they possibly can. Vikings have controlled the pace of this series, start to finish at 2-0. Brilliant stuff out of the Vikings.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-0. That now leads them to 2-1 in terms of series score over the split. They're only